Minecraft's newest update, Trails and Tales, is almost upon us, and in this video we're going to take a look at all of the major features in this update. For more videos like this, be sure to subscribe with those notifications turned on. Now let's get on with the video. Alright, so the first feature we have here are the hanging signs. We have it in all of the major wood types, including cherry and bamboo, which we'll get to later. So, we have it in three variants. We have it in this variant where it's hanging off of a small block like a fence post, where you'll get this V shape in the chain right here. We have the hanging sign too. You can also hang it off the side of a block, which you get this nice bar in which the hanging sign would hang from, and that's what we have there. And the last one is hanging off a regular block where you don't have the bar. It looks like it's the bar, right? Except the chain itself is a little bit longer, right? So we have all of those different types of signs, and unfortunately you can't actually place them on the ground because that's, what regular signs are for. So you can just place it on the side right there, or if we remove this, we can place it right down there. And there's actually 16 different ways that you can put all these signs down on the fence post. You can put it like this, or you can even put it something like this, where it's only just a slightly, I don't know what the word for it is. It's only slightly diagonal, but of course you can also make it perfectly straight. Alright, so that is all for the hanging sign. There's nothing really else about it. That it's really good for shops, I guess, if you wanted to make a shop. So if you just put some blocks down, right, you can really put, a sign right there and open this doorway, and then basically you can put on it, I don't know, something like that. And as you can see, did you just see what I did? Yes, I just am right-clicking the sign and I can edit it. I can also edit the back, but we'll get to that at some other time. Let's move on to the next feature. Speaking of signs, when I said I was going to get back to it later, we're getting back to it right now. And basically, we have hanging signs and regular signs. So, yes, there's nothing here, but you can also have it on the back or here. So this is what something in 1.20 that has changed. You can actually edit signs and say that, I don't know, let's say I made a typo. We can say something here. And on the back you can also edit it, and because technically or here would not be grammatically correct, so we would just say and here. Another thing that is really cool is that you can actually take dye, ink sacs, and honeycombs, and you can put them on the side. Of course, you can still do the glow and behold advancement, and you can also dye it, right? However, on this side, and I actually don't have the dye here, let me get that. You can also get some red dye or just any type of dye here, and you can actually do a completely different color. So you can actually dye them different colors, and when you edit them, we have the we don't have the glowing effect, but we do have the blue or the red. So that is pretty cool. Another thing you can do is now with honeycomb, which gives it another use, you can wax it, right? And now you can't actually edit the sign. So the only way that you're able to change the sign is if you break it and put it back, and then you could type on it again with all the different words and still on the back and stuff. So if you just honeycomb on all your blocks, your sides, there's no way to edit it anymore. Regular sides are the exact same thing, but I waxed it so I can't show you. I should have done that. Let me fix that. Alright, so we have the side. We could change it. We could also still edit it, and we can also right on the back of it, which is just a handy little feature here, because then you'll be able to, it's just good for more customization and all that type of stuff. Oh, and I forgot to mention how you could craft this this new sign. So let me just take that, and if you just take some stripped logs, it has to be stripped logs, and 2 chains in this manner, you can actually make 6 signs. So there we go, some oak hanging signs right here that I crafted, and it's not actually directional, so you can do it like that or like that. So that means that you don't have to go like this to make it face in front of you. And now we have all these signs everywhere. So if you just want to keep making more and more hanging signs, this is a lot. Oh, and it only stacks to 16, it looks like. That's interesting. So we can just put all these signs everywhere, just making sure people really know what is going on here. That this is a 1.20 type of... I don't know. What am I doing? Okay, so let's move on to the next feature. Alright, so the next feature is actually a change to note blocks. So we got all the heads that are in Minecraft that are not custom heads, right? And basically now, when you put a mob head on top of a note block, it plays that sound. Listen. You hear that? That is what a wither skeleton apparently sounds like, and it's saved for the skeleton. And apparently there's actually different sounds for each, there's more than one sound for each head. So let's hear the zombie. Okay, apparently that's only one. Yeah. But the worst one, I think, is the creeper. Imagine having a trap in someone's base and hearing this. That's all you have to do. You just hook up a pressure plate hooked up to this, and then that's it. You just hear this. Oh, that sniffer. Be quiet. Shh, shh. Okay. Anyway, we'll get to that later. Let me turn down after we finish these heads. Yeah, that sound is just really, really horrible. And then the piglin has multiple. We got that one. We have that one, and we got those 3. And then the ender dragon. Oh, that's gonna be really loud. So we got this. I think that's it. So the creeper and the ender dragon, those are I feel like the worst ones to trap at friend spaces. So make sure nobody obtains a creeper head on the server, because once that happens, that's it for you, because you're just going to hear the sound of a creeper the whole time, scaring you. Not good. And then last but not least, the player head. Not obtainable in survival. The sound is... there is no sound for it, sadly. Yeah, there is no sound for it, sadly. I guess because it's not really needed, but I feel like it'd be cool if there was a sound for it. Maybe a player taking damage. Also, you don't have to use pressure plate. You can actually just do the note block itself, like this. Imagine hearing all those things at once. And you can see on my my subtitles that it actually plays the sound legitimately. You hear zombie groans, piglin snorts, creeper hisses, skeleton rattles. So yeah, this is a very interesting feature, and I hope never to be scared by especially this one. Okay, we're on to the next feature. Alright. One of the most anticipated features in Minecraft, the Chiseled Bookshelf. With the Chiseled Bookshelf, you can take any type of bookshelf, any type of book. It could be a regular book, enchanted book, a written book, or a book and quill. So, and you can put it into the bookshelf. And I feel like that's a really cool feature. You don't have to actually do it like that. You can actually you can do it however orientation you want. You can do it like that, and here, and there. In earlier snapshot, it was not actually like this. It had to have been like this. Yeah, so also it works with hoppers. So if we just put all the books in there. Oh, right. Wait. Just a second. Okay, so if we take the hopper off, we can actually put in all these books, and you'll see it fills up. But it won't fill up all the way, as you can see. It's only coming into the hopper now, but once we put this hopper back, it will also take the books out. Let's just take out all these books, because... Yeah, you see? So it goes from slot 1 to slot 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It used to be in earlier snapshots that you could only place it like this, but it's not like that anymore, so it asks for more customization. That's cool. For the redstone geniuses out there, however, there is a redstone portion of this. We got, let's say slot 1, right? This is a comparator here, okay? For people who don't really know redstone. And there's 15 redstone lamps here. So, I don't really know exactly how this works, but the chiseled bookshelf can somehow remember exactly what has been put in. So if we put in slot number 1, we get a 2, right? If we put in slot number 2, we get a 3. So I guess it just skips 1 and it just goes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this isn't 15. It looks like it's only 10 or something. That's okay. But then if we take the book out of slot 1, it goes back to 2, even though this one is still in here. So now if we take this book out, it's back to 3. So it will, I guess the chiseled bookshelf will remember exactly what book was in the slot that you last took something out of, I think. So if we put something in slot 1, it goes into 2, right? Because that's what 2 is. And if we take it out, it'll stay at 2 because that's the one that we interacted with. So if we put something into slot 6, it goes almost the entire way. I purposely made it so that it doesn't go to this one. It's never going to go to that one because that's why I try to make it this long, so that it doesn't look like it seems like it could go for longer. This is the maximum. I think that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So that means that if there's 6 slots, 7 signals because 1 is skipped. So now if we put something into slot number, I don't know, 4, then it goes to 5 signal, right? And then if we take it out of 6, it should go all the way to this lamp right here. So let's test that out. Yes, it did, because it was the last one that was looked at, I guess. It was the last one that was taken out. So anything that's put in or taken out or interacted with in general, that will be the one that gives off the signal. So if we take this out, boom, then now it's at 5 again because slot 4 was just taken out of. And this is the same thing for each of these, anything, right? Really. If you do it for a enchanted book, it doesn't matter. So if we do that, slot 6, take it out, slot 6, it doesn't change. Go slot 1 and take it out, then it goes back to 2. Yes, it's very technical. This is not at all what I envisioned for the chiseled bookshelf, but it, looks really cool. And the way to craft this, if we get another crafting table, is we have to first craft slabs, and then we'll be able to craft the chiseled bookshelf with. It's basically the same as a regular bookshelf. Let me show you. So, we can craft a regular bookshelf. It would be wood on top, then books, then wood on the bottom, right? For a regular bookshelf. However, for a chiseled bookshelf, it's actually going to be blocks on top, slabs, I guess kind of like for that shelf portion, and then wooden blocks at the bottom. So we got the chiseled bookshelf and we got the regular bookshelf. And they actually look very similar, except this texture looks way better. So if we just craft a bunch of slabs right here, and then craft a bunch of chiseled bookshelves, or just 3 really, we can see how beautiful this texture is. You could use that for a wall or a ceiling. So the side texture looks like this, right? And then the top texture looks like that. I think the bottom texture also looks the same as the top texture. So yeah, so it's good for building, it's good for redstone, and it's good for efficiency, so that you can just, create a library, put in all these bookshelves, and, great. Okay, now time for the next feature. The moment that I've been excited about, the sniffer. It's bred with just the torchflower seed so far, sadly. Yeah, but it can actually give you 2 different plants. So, let me show you. It can give you the pitcher pod or the torchflower seeds. So, we can take the torchflower seeds, right? This is really cool. They can follow you with it, and you can breed them together. And then, let's look what happens. Okay. So now, you're probably wondering, where's the baby sniffer? I don't see any baby sniffer. That's because there isn't any. We got a new advancement. Smells interesting. We got a sniffer egg. So this is how you're going to get the sniffer egg in survival. Let me, try to get out of here. Okay, this is how you're going to get it in survival. So, you can place it down on any block, right? And it will take 20 minutes to hatch. And it actually doesn't matter if you step on it or jump on it. As you can see, nothing happens, unlike the turtle egg where it would just shatter. And you can also mine it up with your hand, which seems dangerous, but it's fine. So we got now the sniffer egg. However, if you place this on a moss block, right? Oh, misplaced. Okay. If you place it on a moss block, you see that there's particles here. So it's actually going to take only 10 minutes, half the time, to actually hatch. So I don't want to wait 10 minutes here. So what we're going to just do is it'll grow into a snifflet. That's the baby sniffer. That's what it's called. So we'll go on to the next features. Not yet, but we'll go on to the next features and see what the baby sniffer when it comes out. So as I said, it will pop out 2 different plants, pitcher pods and torchflower seeds. As you can see here, these are decorative plants. They're not really good for anything except decoration. However, they're still used like farmland. So they still need farmland. So if you put this down, there we go. We have the baby torchflower and the baby pitcher. You could use bone meal to grow them up, just like any other type of plant. So this is the first stage, or really the second stage. And then the third stage is the full-grown torchflower. And then this one, the pitcher plant, we got the second stage, third stage, fourth stage, and fifth stage. So there's 5 stages here and 4 stages here. We could take it out, and it will give us the torchflower. It will not give us the torchflower seeds back, though. There's only one way to get torchflower seeds, and even also the pitcher plant seeds, and that's to get it from the sniffer. So sadly, that's the only way that's going to work. But we can actually place it down on any part of the soil. Any natural block, moss blocks, grass blocks, dirt blocks, you'll be able to place them down. But this is the only way to get them. So I only have 1 because I only had 1 pitcher pod. And we also have the torchflower seed. Let's look at the actual item. Look at this. This looks, I feel like, a really nice texture. If you can see, like, look at that. It looks like berries. And then However, the pitcher pod, it's not as appealing. It looks a little bit like just something that you wouldn't want to talk about. Yeah. Anyway, so that's fine. Okay. Now there is one more thing. As you can see here, there's nothing on the bottom of it, right? The pitcher plant does change a little bit, sadly. If you place it down, right, you see this little stem here. And let's get the bone meal back, and then you have it and look at it against the regular one. You see here that there's this little, I don't know, something like a carrot thing, but it's not here when you have it on anything. So, you know, I feel like they should really have this. This looks really cool. It's like a little flower pot type thing, and it makes it look so much taller. It's actually taller than 2 blocks. Let me see. No, it's as tall as 2 blocks. This one is less than 2 blocks. It's a little strange. And why is this hitbox so much bigger than this one? It doesn't matter. Technical things. But, yep, this is the sniffer. The sniffer... sniffers will not actually generate naturally in your world. You see, found in none. Except, you will be able to find it in the warm ocean ruin. Okay, so the original sniffer egg, right? You need to find it in a warm ocean ruin. They're in something called suspicious sand, which we will get to shortly. So you'll be able to find this in suspicious sand, and yeah, so alright, we got this mob out of the way, and look at this, it's already starting to hatch, you see? By the time we finish the next 2 features, probably, we'll be able to see the baby sniffer. We'll come back to this. Alright, just sit tight. I think if you actually break it, it resets, but we're not going to check that, okay? Yeah, we'll just leave that to hatch, and we'll see it. Yep. Alright, so the next mob that we're looking at is the camel. You will be able to find it naturally, and the reason why I have this huge pen is that it actually can walk over fences, which is, you know, pretty insane. So let's take this out. Okay, let's take this out right here so we can see. You will need a saddle to ride it, which I did not get. Okay, so saddle, we could just do that, and then if we put a saddle on it, it's not going to look like a regular horse saddle. It's going to look so much cooler than that. So we can ride it. I think you don't actually have to tame it, I realize. You can come too, I guess. Not really. You'll just stay in here, I guess. That's what you'll do. So there we go. You won't be able to get through a 1 block gap, right? Okay, good. So we can actually ride this camel, which is really cool, and it seats 2 people, so that's nice. Kind of lonely if you're just on a single player world. But that's okay. You can, I think, somehow make it dash. Oh yeah. So if you actually, okay, I figured out how to do it. Spacebar. So if you see, there's where my XP bar is usually supposed to be, we have a dash. So you know how horses, they can jump. Camels, they dash. So if we charge it up, yeah, they can dash. I feel like it looks, it's really cool. So if we just, boom. And there is a cooldown. Oh, but it goes way faster. Whoa, okay, that's cool. So you can have it and double click, and it can sprint. So that's really cool. So, how do I breed this camel, you ask? Well, it's pretty simple. But before we get into that, let's see how it looks when it goes over fences. So, you know how the fence, you can't really jump over it, right? It's too tall. It's like a 2 block jump. However, if you go on the camel is tall enough so that you can actually do that. Yes, as you can see, it triumphs over the fence. That's so cool, I feel like. It's one of the only mobs that can actually do that. Can it do it backwards? It can. That's really cool. There is one more perk to the camel, though. If we take a zombie spawn egg and place it down. Wait. Oh, I'm in peaceful mode. Okay, we're on easy. Alright, so basically, if you take a zombie, let's place him down right here. Right? Oh yeah, I'm in creative. He's gonna try and get me, right? Yep, try to get me. You can't get me. Oh. Don't sit down, camel. Alright, as you can see, just by default, it cannot get me. The camel is actually too tall. So all the melee mobs that are 2 blocks tall, they can't get me. The skeleton will be able to get you, the creeper will, but the zombie can't. What about at a half slab level? Can it do that? It can't. Wow, so the camel's that tall that even if the zombie is standing on a slab, it cannot get up. That's pretty cool, and it can go on top of the fence while the zombie can't. Well, that just shows that this is a very OP animal. Yeah. All right. Now let's oop. I'm in full netherite. All right. All right. Yes, we got the achievement, Monster Hunter. All right. It doesn't matter. Okay. So now let's move on to the next feature. We did the camel, which actually we have 2 more things we have to discuss with the camel. That's first of all, it can actually you can ride it without the saddle, just like a horse, but it's just you can't control it. And the second thing is that they're bred with cactus. That's also in real life as well. So if I can somehow get the come on, camel. Oh, it can walk over air. It's a little strange. Okay. If we can just open this block right here. Come on, guys. You can breed up with the cactus, and then as you can see, there's a baby camel which you cannot ride, but it can also sit down, which is so cute. I feel like these newer mobs in Minecraft, their animations are so cool. It's just, look at that. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we're going to make sure that this does not escape like that, and we're going to move on to the next feature. But wait! The egg hatched. The egg hatched? Where is... Oh my god. There it is. The baby sniffer. The snifflet. It looks so cool. It can fit under 1 block. That's so cool as well. So yeah, this is how small it is. This is what you saw in the mob vote. If you actually voted, you saw this little sniffer right here, and then it turns out they can grow up into these big boys right here. So yep, that little snifflet will eventually grow up into a big boy. Yep, big boy. All right, next feature. Okay, the next feature is bamboo wood. This wood type, this was actually shown off in Minecraft Live 2022, I believe. Yeah, because it's 2023 right now. We have actually all these different types of things. This will actually be different, made differently than other wood types. You will not be able to find bamboo wood in any form in the wild. So let me show you exactly how you would make it, but it seems kind of obvious. You would take bamboo, right? You can place it down on still any type of block, I guess, that's natural. And you would, grow it up. It can grow up. And then you would break it, obviously. So now you have all this bamboo wood down here, right? Okay, then you go to the crafting table and you have to craft this block right here, the bamboo block. The way you would do that is actually 9 bamboo in one condensed into one block. So it's kind of like bone blocks, or it wouldn't be like a honey block, but it's like bone blocks, diamond blocks, all those types of blocks where you have to condense them. So you would actually take all of this, right? Now you have all these bamboo blocks. This is called the block of bamboo. This is basically the log version of bamboo, right? So you can make a nice little wall with it, and that's nice. However, you can actually strip it down into this block right here, which is the stripped block of bamboo, right? As you can see, or a block of stripped bamboo. I guess it's a different name each time. So we have now stripped blocks of bamboo, and we have blocks of bamboo. Tongue twister. Block of bamboo. Okay, anyway, so you can actually create, with either type, of course, bamboo planks, right? But except with a normal log, you can only get 2. So if you can see with this oak log, you can get 4, but the stripped and the regular bamboo blocks, you can only get 2. That's because bamboo is so easy to get. That one stalk that I made, I was able to make 8 blocks of bamboo and still have 7 spare. So if you have a crazy bamboo farm, you're set with this wood. So you have these bamboo planks, which is this block right here, right? That's, really nice. It's a nice block. However, there is 2 things you can do. You can turn it into slabs, right? Or you can turn it into stairs. So let's have some stairs, and we can have some slabs. Now with these slabs, you can do something that you can't do with any other block, wood. So you can look at oak slabs. If you put it in the crafting recipe like this, nothing's here. There's nothing, right? Disappointment, basically. But if you do it with the bamboo slab, look at this block that we got right here. This is called bamboo mosaic, which is basically the bamboo planks texture, just switched around. So we got the bamboo planks, and we got the bamboo mosaic, which is like a tiled block. So 2 slabs will create 1 block, right? And that makes sense because 2 slabs make 1 block anyway. So this looks, really nice. I like it. It's the only wood type that can do that. I feel like all the wood types should have some cool chiseling in them because, this type has something. So the boat is also different for the bamboo wood. We got, it's not called a bamboo boat. It's actually called a bamboo raft. So you can still, it's literally the same exact thing. We still got the not being able to go up any blocks, or all of those different types of things. Okay, and it also works with the boat with chest. It would be the bamboo raft with chest, and you can still see it. But it still says boat with chest. They should really change that to raft with chest, really. We got the bamboo door, which, looks really nice. The trap door. With new wood types, I love the doors and trap doors. It's really nice. We got the button. We got the pressure plate. We got the hanging sign, of course. Right? We'll just put that back. And we got the regular sign, of course, so we can still edit. And I forgot about the fence gate. Sorry, fence gate. Now, the bamboo mosaic, I forgot to mention that you can actually make stairs and slabs with those as well. So let's create a whole bunch of bamboo mosaic. And you can make slab or stairs, right? A bamboo mosaic stair. That looks really nice. Look at that. And because I ran out of bamboo wood, let's just look at this. The bamboo mosaic slab right here. It looks pretty cool, I feel like. It's basically just half of the actual bamboo mosaic block that we have here. So, yeah, the texture is exactly the same. It's just half. Okay, so there is one outlier, though. The bamboo fence does not have a mosaic variant because I guess it's too thin. I don't know. It's fine, though. We don't need that anyway. We don't need the that variant. So I want to actually see what the fence looks like in its entirety, though. So let's look, because we only see one piece of it. Oh, forgot that was only two. I thought it was gonna be four. Again, disappointment. Let's go and look at this. So we can now make a bamboo fence. We can make 3 of them. Look at that. Look at that. That looks really nice. And I actually, you would have seen it in the background. I made a nice house made of all bamboo. It's only bamboo. We got the hanging sign here. We can say it's Kai's house. Or, I mean, you can spell it the German way. Kai's house. Oh, yeah, House of the Emperor, because Emperor America, or Imperialist America, right, exactly. Okay, we can go through this beautiful door, and as you can see, it's very yellow. We got the bamboo in flower pots, which, you know, that was always around ever since bamboo was added to the game back in, I don't know, I think it was the Exploration Update 1.12. That wasn't 1.12. Okay. Yeah, I don't know my updates, and I'm doing an update video. It doesn't matter. We got our painting. Oh, oops. Okay. We also have some nice decoration. We got the trap doors as our windows, and also for all of our Harry Potters, we can just live under the stairs from now on. Yep. Let's get out of here. All right. So we can also go upstairs, and as you can see, we have this block right here, and we also have these paintings and a nice bed. But because I set the time to be always at twilight, it's never gonna turn day. Yeah, this is very simple interior. It's just supposed to be just to show off the beauty of bamboo wood. We got the bamboo mosaic. Let's turn it to creative. Got the bamboo mosaic roof here. We got the regular bamboo slabs. We also have the let's just fix that. We also have the bamboo here, and I used signs to make a nice detail around it. It wasn't supposed to be this master build. It was just supposed to be some nice, easy thing. There is one thing that bamboo does not have, though. If you look here, with all the other types of wood, including cherry, as you'll see, there's this thing called wood, right? So if we look here, we got something called wood. And it's not the wood that everyone knows about. It's actually called stripped oak wood and oak wood. So if we look at the stripped oak log and then the stripped oak wood, you can see that the stripped oak log actually has, you know, the top and bottom texture is different, right? You can see it got that ring. And however, the wood variant actually has all 6 of its sides as, you know, this texture, right? Same thing with the oak, or the regular version. But the bamboo does not actually have that. I guess the developers were just thinking that this could be the variant, really. I just deleted that one. Okay, let's go back into survival. So, yeah, that's all the beauty of the bamboo house, and yep. Next feature. Alright, as you can see in the subtitles, Amethyst Resonates. This is a new feature in 1.20 where we have this really kind of cool feature now for redstoners. Food. Okay, I need that. So there's this new feature, right, where as you can see, the Sculk Sensor is not working right now. Don't worry. However, that light wouldn't normally turn on in 1.19. but we can't downgrade the world, so that it's fine. We won't show that. We might show that. We'll see. So the Sculk Sensor, right? It's gotten a new perk where if it's next to Amethyst or on top of, under, or just touching it, right? It cannot be diagonal. This Amethyst block will send a signal to this Sculk Sensor, which will sound, which will cause a chain reaction, resonating this one, moving to this Sculk Sensor, and turning on that light. Alright, enough hiding around. Let's get these blocks of Amethyst, right? So, let's look at this, right? I think we're going to need Silk Touch, but we have a bunch of Sculk Sensors. So, yeah, the calibrated, you'll see what it is in a minute. So, let's first... So, as you can see, right here, the signal goes through. Wait. It goes through this Amethyst block and gets over there, which is super cool. This actually would not happen regularly. So if we move this, right, and we move this Amethyst block away, right, so what we're going to do is we're going to just place this down without the Amethyst, right? Nothing, it's not working, right? You can, oh, there is what, this Amethyst block is changing everything. Okay, we have Sculk Sensor. It's not resonating. You see, the Sculk Sensors don't do that by themselves. They need the Amethyst block to actually make it work. So then there'll be a chain reaction and get to that Sculk Sensor over there. So it's basically wireless redstone. This is wireless redstone right here. Just if you hear motion, then it's you can turn on a light that's super far away. There is one more thing though. This is actually the maximum range that they can be. So I think it's how many blocks? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So 6 blocks. And so that means that if we just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, not the right block. Let's get our pickaxe out and mine that up. So as you can see, even from here, it's going all the way over there. But it seems kind of slow. There's a lot of delay. I mean, so one way we can fix that is actually put a bunch of Sculk Sensors right next to each other. We just put all these right here. So boom, and then boom. And we even can put one right here. Wow. Okay, so now, if we sound this one off, let's see the light. It should go faster. Yeah, you see, it's I think it's way faster. Right? I think so. Maybe. You know, it took me a long time to even, you know, learn how this all worked because I'm not a redstone genius. But, you know, pretty cool either way anyway. So, yep. I wonder if that snifflet has grown yet. I wonder. What that just looked like a giant sniffer right there. It was really long. Okay. So yeah, that was the Sculk part of it. But we will move on to another Sculk feature over here. Okay. You might be wondering, what is this giant circle here? What is this all about? This is the range of the Sculk Sensor. This is the calibrated Sculk Sensor. How you would craft this is you would have to get one Sculk Sensor right here, right? And then you take 1, 2, 3. So then you would amethystify this Sculk Sensor and turn it into a calibrated Sculk Sensor, which if you... Oh, it's still not silk touchable. Okay. No, it is silk touchable, but you can't actually mine it without silk touch. So basically, this is this is an easy way to just get rid of a bunch of amethyst shards because you're not getting them back. So you can just mine all this up, and you will not get you'll get XP, but you will not get the amethyst shards back. So, yep, sad. Anyway, this is the range. So, if I stand anywhere on this red or the white, or actually do anything here, like, you see, it, detects it. Now, there's a bunch of major things that are different from the Sculk Sensor from the calibrated Sculk Sensor. The first thing is the range. The range is 16 blocks. So this circle, this is where they can detect you from. This is a 16 block radius circle. So if I get anywhere within the 16 blocks, it'll detect me. So luckily, these calibrated Sculk Sensors do not spawn in the wild, because that would be just really a nightmare in ancient cities. But we don't have to deal with that. The second thing is that this detects you twice as fast. So, as you can see, the cooldown is only 2 sec. Wait, it's actually 1 second instead of 2, which is for the regular Sculk Sensor. So the regular Sculk Sensor is really quite inferior to the calibrated Sculk Sensor. However, we do have this is the range of the regular Sculk Sensor. So this is only 8 blocks. So yeah, it's much smaller, and it also doesn't detect you as quickly. So look at this. I'm moving around, and it still didn't detect me. It's about 2 seconds. And this one detects you way faster. You see, that looks faster to me. If it doesn't look faster to you, just trust me. It's fine. There is one inconvenience, per se, about the calibrated Sculk Sensor. It's not really an inconvenience for anybody. Okay, so I cleared out my inventory, and yeah, it's right. It's all over there. It's fine. So if we get some redstone components, buttons, I realized wouldn't really work that well. It's too short of a signal. So if we go to the calibrated Sculk Sensor, it's actually, sensing me all it wants, right? So it's sensing me. However, if we put a wooden pressure plate and then, I don't know, some oak logs, right? It cannot detect me now. It will not detect me. Oh, it detected me now. Let's put that back on. So, oh my god, let's just put this on. Alright, so, it will not be able to detect me at all. This is the same thing for a redstone torch. It will not be able to detect me. And also, I guess, redstone, like this, it cannot detect you either. This doesn't need to be here. What I'm wondering that I haven't tested is, what if you did it on this side? It still detects you. So it has to be on the part where amethyst is spilling out. If not, then it's not going to work. So it has to be on the front, right there, and it won't be able to detect you. And you see? Oh, you see, you can't be on the pressure plate. It really wouldn't work that well. Also, with the resonance, if we go back over there to the resonance area, the calibrated Sculk Sensor will actually work as well. Yeah, it's good. It'll work. So if we just take away all of this, I mean, at least I think it would work. I never actually tested it. Let's actually just replace all of this with calibrated Sculk Sensors. We'll just go, wrong side. Just 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. Okay, there is one little problem though, because of its range is so massive. To really get an accurate reading on this, you'd have to go farther away. Like here. Can it hear me? yeah, as you can see in the distance there, it actually was able to, turn on. So that's really cool. Yup. Um, yeah, but that's enough with Sculk. Now it's time to get to the cooler stuff, the stuff that everyone's excited for, and it starts with the clothing that I'm wearing. You've probably been wondering ever since the beginning of this video, how did I do this? We'll see right now. Because Arbor Tribs are here. We got 16 different versions of the Arbor Tribs. I think it's 16, right? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, I guess there's only 15. Including this one. This one, we're not going to worry about that one for now. Anyway, these are all the designs that you'll have for the Arbor Tribs, and I'll tell you exactly where each of them come from. This is Snout, right? So it looks like this is the nice, beautiful trim for Snout, right? It's not the best one, but I like it nonetheless. This is you'll see why it's green in a minute. This is Snout's found in the Piglin Bastion. This is Silence. This is found in the Ancient City. So you have to fight the Warden to get this one. We got the Spire, which, as you can see, is made from... It looks like it's made from purpur, which comes from the end. This, you'll be able to find in the End City. This one is called Wayfinder. You'll be able to find that in the new Trail Ruin structure, which we will get to in a minute. In something called Suspicious Sand, or Suspicious Gravel. So, each of the suspicious structures will have a different loot table. So, we'll get to that very soon. The next one is Shaper. You will also find that in the Trail Ruins. Everyone that's brown, you'll be able to find in the Trail Ruins, okay? Very simple design. The brown ones are just very simple. This one is Tide. As you can see, it looks like it's made from prismarine. And yes, this will be found in the Ocean Monument. However, this one is different because the Ocean Monument does not have any chests. So, are they adding chests to the Ocean Monument? No. This will be a 20% chance drop from the Elder Guardian, and only the Elder Guardian. It's not going to be from the regular Guardian, or Drowned, or anything like that. Yes, the Elder Guardian, they may drop this armor trim, so that's really cool. This one is the Dude armor trim. That's the one that I'm wearing. You'll see how there are different colors in a minute. We have the Dude armor trim, which is obviously found in the what's it called? Oh yes, the Desert Temple. Right. I just couldn't find the word there for a second. We got the Vex armor trim, which obviously would be found in the Woodland Mansion, right? This is, I think, a 50% chance in any chest. So that's a really... And this is actually a really cool armor trim anyway, so that's cool. We got the Razor, which is also found in the Trail Ruin structure. Again, it's simple in design, but I guess cool. We got Sentry, which will be found in the Pillager Outpost. And I like this one. It's the chest play is nice, and just all these things are just really nice. I do like the chest play for most of these things. The chest play, I think, is the best part. But sadly, you can see here that it's not actually shown. It's just, I guess, whatever it is. It's fine. We also have Eye, which will be found in the Stronghold, in any chest in the Stronghold. However, the library will have a 100% chance to get this armor trim in the library chest. The other ones are not as lucky. This one, Rib. This will be found in the Nether Fortress. This, as you can see, this green is much darker in this armor trim. I did not use... No, I used the same material as all these. These are all lighter, right? However, this one is darker because... And you'll see that with any material and any color, it will still be the same darker effect. It's a darker tone. The next one is Wild. This will be found in the Jungle Temple. It looks like it's kind of like an ode to 1.19, the Wild update, but, you know, maybe not. As you can see, it's pretty simple, but again, it actually looks like it has lighter tones than the other ones. Maybe not, but maybe just against this one it looks lighter. We got Ward. Ward, if we just add an EN to it, Ward in. This will be also found, just like the Silencer, or Silence. Is it Silencer or Silence? It's Silence. Okay. It will also be able to be found in the Ancient City, but it will actually have a greater chance. Silence will actually have a 1% chance in the chest. In any chest in the Ancient City, 1%. While this one, you'll be luckier. You're not gonna... You might be able... You have to probably find maybe 20 Ancient Cities to... Or maybe just get lucky to find this one. This is insane. But you will be able to duplicate them. Not in a cheaty way. You will be able to duplicate them in the crafting table, and I'll show you how in just a second. The last one is Host, which will also be found in the Trail Ruin structure. And again, it's pretty simple. Now, this is all netherite armor. Oop, I just fell. This is all netherite armor with emerald. This will, so right after we look at those at the bottom, we'll show you exactly how you make it and why there's a sniffing table? No, smithing table right there. So yeah, let's go down. And as you can see, now we put on diamond armor because, you know, we don't have to have everything at netherite. So we got, this one is to show all the different colors that you can put onto it. You can put netherite. So you can have diamond armor with netherite trim. So you can use a netherite ingot on the diamond armor without actually having netherite. So that's cool. We have amethyst for this nice purple. We have lapis, quartz, gold, copper, redstone, iron, emerald, and diamond. So you can diamond trim diamond armor. So if you can look at this, see in the UI it says diamond chestplate, upgrade, dune armor trim, diamond material. So the material is diamond, and it's a diamond chestplate. So same for the netherite chestplate, dune armor trim with diamond material. What? No, we don't want that. Okay, there we go. So we have 10 different materials we can work with. And the last thing is you can use it on any type of armor. Even the turtle helmet. Yes, you can still do it on the turtle helmet. So we're using quartz right now as just to show it off. We can do it on leather, chain, iron, netherite, gold, diamond, and the turtle helmet. You could use any armor trim with any of these materials on any type of armor. So that gives you a lot of customization. There is one thing though. With the leather armor, you can dye your leather armor and you can still trim it. So I think I can show that right now. Okay, so we got the cauldron right here. We got the water bucket. And we got all of the pieces of leather armor. So let's just take all this away and put down all of this leather armor. First, let's turn this wait. How do you... Wait, I don't know how to do this. Wait. Do you not use a cauldron? Oh, you just craft it. Okay. In Bedrock Edition, you can actually do it with a cauldron. That's okay. This is more boring, but it's fine. We'll just make some nice mulchy colored leather armor. This is pretty cool. So I could just change my netherite armor to nice, beautiful leather armor right here. So beautiful. Look at that. No, we're going to go back to the regular netherite. So now you're probably asking, how do you trim this armor? So you get the material of your choice. You can get any type of material. We'll just okay, we've shown diamond and emerald too much now. We're going to try, we'll use lapis and iron. We'll use those two, because you can do it with any of those 10 materials right here, okay? Now, you can take any type of armor trim. We've used dunes so many times. We'll use silence, okay? We just need 4 of these. We go into this new sniffing... It's not sniffing table. It's smithing table. UI. It's brand new. You can put in the armor, the smithing template. You put in the material of your choice. And then you put down your brand new leather cap. And it looks like there's a new advancement, crafting a new look. And then now, this is how I look with my brand new green leather helmet with, what is this? Iron material, silence armor trim. So, and let's just do that with the rest of it. Can put this on, and we'll do the lapis this time. Boom. We'll do the leggings, and we'll go back to the iron with the boots. And now look at that. We can put on our brand new leather trimmed armor. Look how insane this looks. Remember, this chest plate is a yellow chest plate. But silence is just so trimmed that it looks like it's blue. So this looks like lapis armor a little bit. If you use the silence trim, you can really make this look like emerald armor. This looks kind of like emerald armor with netherite trim. That's not the case. This is the netherite armor with emerald trim. That's really cool. And you're probably wondering, wait, can you re-trim your armor? Yes, you can. Let's take a different armor trim. We'll take this off. Put this back on, and then you can re-trim the armor. You could use a different material as well. You could just change it all up if you want. We'll use copper. This actually gives a new use to copper as well for people who really like copper. So we can just change it to century, and there we go. We can just change it all to, and we'll use the redstone for the last one. Boom. So now we have brand new trimmed armor with the century armor trim and copper. So you can actually retrim armor all the times you want. There is no cooldown, and it doesn't use any of my XP. Look at me having 11 XP bars. You can just change. We need more trims. We'll just we'll use razor this time, and we can just put this in. We still have the same amount of whatever. We still have the same amount of levels with the 11, and I realized I just changed my diamond to the... I didn't mean to do it for my netherite armor. Oh man. But we have razor armor trim, and this, I feel like it looks really cool. This is going to change everything for armor and customization, because let's say you're on a multiplayer server. You can set it up so that all the teams have different types of armor, and I feel like that's really cool. It's having different types of armor for each team. So one of them would be the rib team, one of them's the silence team, one of them's the eye team, Or you can even do it like one of them, they all have the same trim, right? They all have Sentry, but one of them's the Diamond team, the Emerald team, the Netherite team, or the Amethyst team. I feel like that'd just be just such a cool type of thing. So with this encourages exploration, and it basically changed the loot for every major structure in the game, which is pretty cool. But we're moving on from this. This is, I don't know if this is the biggest feature or not. I think it is. This is certainly my favorite one. But oh, there is one more thing though. Something that will probably be pretty controversial for 1.20. I forgot about an item, the last smithing template called the Netherite Upgrade. Now, the Netherite Upgrade, it's going to make Netherite harder to get. Yes. You heard me right. Netherite in 1.20 is going to be much harder to get. Let's make a diamond chestplate. One diamond chestplate. And we'll make, I don't know, diamond leggings. Oh, we can also make a helmet. That's nice. And we can make boots. We're going to make all this. We're going to make full diamond armor. So let's say I never had this netherite, right? I get diamond armor for the first time, right? Wow, diamond armor. And then you say to yourself, oh, I want to actually upgrade to netherite. So you have you got your netherite ingots in legit survival. You go to your smithing table and you see, whoa, this is different. But you're just like, okay, this is just for the Arbor Tribs. So you're just like, okay, well, let me put this down, and wait, why doesn't it work? You can't use diamond boots and netherite ingot to make a netherite boots. Not anymore. You have to use the smithing template netherite upgrade all together to make your netherite boots. Or that's how you're gonna have to do it. And as you can see, I no longer have any of the things except the boots. We don't have the netherite ingot anymore, and we don't have the netherite upgrade anymore. All we have are the netherite boots left. So now you're probably wondering, where do you get this netherite upgrade? Well, you get it in the same place that you get the snout armor trim. You need to get netherite armor, you will now be required to go to a piglin bastion of any type, because there's 4 main types, and then search chests and see if you can find the netherite upgrade. So one tip I have for you, upgrade everything you have to netherite before the update drops, because you will be kicking yourself once you realize that you're going to need this now with the new screen for the smithing table. So you better do that, or else it's going to be much harder over time. So that's why in my world I'm going to try to upgrade everything to netherite before updating to 1.20. Now, you don't have to just find chests. You do have to do it the first time. However, you will be able to duplicate it, as I mentioned earlier. So let's go and see. We'll use the netherite upgrade. You will be able to duplicate that one with netherrack. Like that. Right? No? Like this? Yes, okay. You see? Now you have the netherrack, because this is made from netherrack. So you have 7. You need 7 diamonds, 1 piece of netherrack, and 1 netherite upgrade smithing template to make the 2 netherite upgrade smithing templates. So now we have 1 and we have 2. So that's actually how you're going to have to duplicate it. And apparently I don't know how to actually work this. I don't know how rib is made. I'm not sure at all now, because is it like this or maybe? I actually have no idea. I don't know how to make the rib one. Okay. But I do know how to make the dune one. Alright, let's go to dune. If we take the dune armor trim, we will be able to duplicate that one, at least, right? We have the dune, we got the sandstone, and then we put that together, and there we go. You see, now finally something works for me. We got 7 diamonds, we got sandstone, and we got the dune armor trim, which will give us 2 dune armor trims. There is no way to get a smithing template without actually, you know, finding it in a chest first. You need to do it at least once, and then you'll be able to duplicate, because the crafting recipe actually requires you to actually, have it too. So, and I use my only sandstone. Okay, but yes. So basically, that's what you have to do to get these 2. We'll do one more example. We could do tide. Yeah, this should be very simple. If I just get some prismarine, I don't know which one I need, so I'm going to get both the bricks and the non-brick variant. And if I take the tide and put the brick and put the diamonds around it, it doesn't work. So it has to be the regular one, okay? Yes, there we go. And now we got 2 of these. Let's just put this back on. We got 2 of these tide armor trims, right? So, yep, that's pretty cool. But that's enough with the armor trims. We got all the beauty of it, and of course the sadness of upgrading to netherite. Yeah. But on to the next feature, archaeology. However, this part of archaeology is just the pots. You will be able to create these pots. It will be very, very customizable. So if we go and make another crafting table right here, we'll be able to craft all these things. So we got skull. These are all the shards that you'll be able to use. They're actually called, yeah. If we actually, yeah, I can't change the name. It's fine. But if you see on the tag right there, it says Minecraft : Skull Pottery Shard. That is what it's called. Not a shard, not a pottery shard. It's a pottery shard. Yes, and that is a real word. There is a definition for it. I'm not looking at. It'll be on screen. It's on screen right now, isn't it? So we got skull, shelter, blade, arms up, burn, brewer, archer, angler, miner, snort, explorer, danger, sheaf. I'm not sure what sheaf is though. I don't know what that means. Prize, plenty, mourner, friend, heart, heartbreak, and howl. And there's the undecorated pot. So there are 2 ways to break these pots. You can break it with your hand, which will get you the pot itself, right? Or you can break it with a tool. It can be any tool. You can do it like this, and you will get the crafting materials back. So this is now how you craft it. Let me just break another one of these. And you can do it with an axe either too as well. Yep. Or even a hoe. But we're not going to try to destroy ancient culture, okay? Yes. So now you can take the shard and you can put these decorated shards anywhere. The bricks are used to make the blank sides. So now this is the decorated pot with skull pottery shard, shelter pottery shard, brick, and blade pottery shard. So this is now decorated on 3 sides, right? Because, I put the brick there. If we break this again, we can make a different combination. We can put the blade here, the skull here, the brick here, and the shelter here. So then now we got it like this, where the front is actually the brick, and let's break it yet again, destroying more ancient culture. That's okay, and we can actually do all brick, right, to make an undecorated pot. Even though it still says decorated, it's not decorated. Okay, so basically the way that you place this, let's just destroy some more ancient culture, and it's fine, guys. Okay, just anyway, so what you can do is, let's say you want the brewer pottery shard to be in the front, right? When you place it, you have to put it in the bottom of the crafting grid. Then you can put the other ones on the top and the sides. So, okay, careful restoration. I did just destroy ancient culture to create this, but it's fine. So now the brewer is in the front. So whenever you have, let's say you want arms up in the front, then you put all the other ones on the sides, and we can put a undecorated part right here, and then boom. Now we have arms up in the front. We got this on the side, and you can see we got other stuff on this side as well. So pretty cool. And yeah, that's it for these pots. There is one thing. Where would you get these shards? Well, that is what we're going to be looking at in the next feature. The next feature is sus. We have sus gravel. It's suspicious gravel and suspicious sand. We got 3 rows here. We got the brush, which I'll show you in a minute what it does. We got regular sand and suspicious sand. Yes, this is very suspicious. It's suspicious. Okay. So, as you can see here, sus sand actually looks very similar to regular sand. So, the sus sand is very, very much an imposter in this game. So you see how sand falls, right? So regular sand can fall any amount of blocks. However, sus sand can only fall 1 block. Oh, no blocks at least. Okay, so it cannot fall at all. Yeah, or else it will just break. And did you hear that sound effect? It sounds like something broke in there, something archaeological. Again, with destroying ancient cultures. Okay, so now let's go get a brush. This is a new tool, a new durability item. You can mine it with the left click button, all the same, easy. However, you can also mine it with the right click button with the brush. You right click sus sand with the brush, and you just boom, it turns into regular sand. The only reason why nothing came out, something usually would come out. The reason why nothing came out is only because I placed this in creative. So nothing's going to come out if you place it in creative. It needs to be naturally generated. So nothing's going to happen. As you can see, it just turns into regular. And sus gravel is the exact same thing as what I just said. The exact same thing. It looks a lot like regular gravel. Gravel can fall any number of blocks, just like regular sand. However, it breaks, and again, destroying ancient culture, right? And also you can brush it. You don't need a different brush. No, it's fine. We'll just use the same brush that we used before. And you can, something usually would poke out. And yeah, it's just, you brush it away and yeah, there we go. It just turns into regular gravel. There we go. Okay, so now where these things are found. This is way more common than regular. This is way more common than sus gravel. You can find in desert temples, desert wells, not actually trail ruins anymore. So I can actually edit the sign now. Wow, so great. And take away trail ruins because they updated it so trail ruins do not have suspicious sand anymore. It's only suspicious gravel. So desert temples, desert wells, and warm ocean ruins, while this is only found in the cold ocean ruins and the trail ruins. It'd be really cool if you can find archaeology in ancient cities and dungeons, but they didn't do that. So I guess we're gonna look and see these 3 features right now. Right over here. Oh my god, okay. I forgot I was in survival right there. I just need some food. Luckily, I'm in twilight and not fully nighttime. Okay, so we got this nice desert temple right here, right? And this desert temple, if we just go into it right now, should be safe, right? Hopefully. This is actually very cool. If we go and let's make a nice shovel. Okay, so we got our torches, and as you can see here, there is a new room in the structure. You see, this isn't just random sand that generated, and yes, it only generates on one side. I don't know why the ancients who built this pyramid made it unsymmetrical, but it's fine. So this is regular sand here, right? Remember, sus sand looks like this. It looks more coarse sand. So we can actually mine this with a diamond shovel. You need to be nice and careful because this is an archaeological dig site, guys, okay? We can throw some of these things out because we don't need these anymore. We're just going to, because we need some space for some new archaeological finds. Alright, good. Now, just regularly mining away, slowly, this sand. This is, that was placed by me. We don't want to get confused. And as you can see, there's a sandstone block there. You're like, oh my god. It was all a scam. There is no new block. But there is, you just gotta mine this. And then, as you can see, there is a new room in this structure here. So you come down here and you mine away. And there we have it. If we put a torch down, let's see what we get. Respecting the remnants. And look at that. A great piece of loot. We didn't just get 1 diamond, okay? You saw there, it was poking out. We did get a diamond, so that's really cool. Let's mine this up. You need to be very careful not to disturb. Oh, you see, look. If I mine this sand right here, that's gonna break. Look. Yep, it's gone. Shouldn't have done that. Destroying ancient culture. Check. See that there's another piece of suspicious sand. And here we go. We have pottery sherd. We got the skull pottery sherd. We can also just buy that, and you see we're just slowly uncovering this beautiful new room in the structure here. And look, there's way more suspicious sand now. We can. Oh my god! What did I just do there? I accidentally pressed left click instead of right click. We'll go back to right click. Yes, we could get TNT from this. It looks like we could get another sherd. What's this sherd? Prize. this is certainly a prize. And, ooh, some more TNT. So, you can actually get more than 9 TNT, because as you can see, you can get some TNT from down there, of course, but you can also get it from over here, which is pretty cool. This is the entire thing uncovered, and we did not find any more suspicious sand. So as you can see, there's this pattern on the floor that looks exactly like this pattern right here. And so that means that under it, there's nothing. There's nothing under this pyramid. Sadly, this room, the only purpose of it is for archaeology. That's it. There's no other purpose for it. Yep, that's it. But however, we could look down here. And what if there are some Arbor Tribs over here? Let's just see. No, not here. Yes. So, in these chests, this is not, oh, this is such a lucky find. There's 2 in one chest. There's always going to be either 0 or 2 for the Desert Temple. Is there anything here? Or here? Nope. It doesn't look like there's any other good thing either anyway. So, yep, that's the, I guess that's the whole temple searched. I guess it's time for us to get out. Yes, here it is. There is one right here. Let's go quicker. Wish creative was faster. And, alright, yep. I walked all the way from over there, definitely. So, if we take sand and get rid of this water here, let's just move that out the way and just do that. So now there's no more water here. And now you can see there's already some suspicious sand. And the loot table for desert wells are different than the desert temple. You will not get TNT and you will not get diamonds. But we did get the Arms Up pottery shard, which you cannot find in the desert temple. So, yeah, there are some perks of doing that. But we do have one more piece of suspicious sand. It seems like there's usually maybe a maximum of 1 to 3 in each temple, and we got suspicious stew. So suspicious sand gave us suspicious stew. Let's see. Just my luck. Okay. We got poison for 8 seconds. And I can't even get out of here. This desert well, I don't like you anymore. You deserve to be destroyed. I mean, you're not really even that great of a structure. I'm sorry. Yep. Just be poisoned by some... You know, I think I should have learned from just eating random things from random structures from random time periods. I shouldn't have even tried. But I think there was a chance for jump boost, though. That's why I tried. Yep, it's destroyed now. It's just destroying this well. Okay. The next structure that contains suspicious sand is the warm ocean ruin. Oh no, what just happened? Something usually because I'm in peaceful, there will not be any drowned. However, usually there would be, so just be careful about that. And I think a bunch of suspicious sand just broke, which is disappointing. And I'm drowning. Ooh, there's a mangrove swamp over there. And another desert pyramid, wow. Maybe I should have gone to this structure first. Okay, I got my water breathing potion because, you know, I want to be able to breathe during this expedition. It's always good to have one of these potions. So, while we're archaeologying, let's see, we got some suspicious sand right here, just already. Let's see what it is. We got an emerald, which is nice. The chests will still spawn. We can just mine this up, and we will get a Curse of Vanishing Fishing Rod. Great. We'll just continue to mine this up and see if there's some some more suspicious sand because, you know, a bunch of it just did break when for some reason, when I teleported here. Yeah, I don't think there's any more. Okay. That's... Okay. So this one's just a bust. Maybe we can find another one around here somewhere. Aha, right over there. Alright, so we got another ocean ruin, another warm ocean ruin. That's very good, so that we can find some more suspicious blocks to mine, because, you know, we didn't really get the chance, because, oh, you see right here already. If we just, oh, right, the brush, we can mine this up, and what do we get? A gold nugget. Okay, we got another one here. A piece of wheat. Oh, and by the way, if you just leave it there, it goes back down, right? But then it just stays wheat. It will not turn into anything new. So that's why we're just gonna mine it all up. And there we go. And let's just see what's in this chest. Usually there's gonna be drowns all around, so ooh, luck of C3, way better. Let's see. Maybe there's some more around here. Archaeologists. Super greedy. We want some more finds. It looks like there's nothing really left. I mean, we did get to get two or three, which is nice, but it doesn't look like there's anything left. So, again, disappointment. But this whole update is not only about disappointments, alright? It's also about just exploring. So, we are now at a cold ocean ruin, and I think I'm going to need another water-breathing potion, because I only have 3 minutes left, and we need more minutes to breathe. So, let's just breathe that in, and alright. Let's see. We should get some suspicious gravel. And we already do. Let's see what's in the chest first. Buried treasure map. That's nice. Not necessary, but we do have, this. That's nice. Good. Ooh, there's some outside as well. Is that a piece of coal? I've been good for Christmas. I should not have gotten coal. Let's see. What other place? Oh, right here. There's some suspicious gravel. It seems like there's more suspicious gravel in the cold ocean ruin than suspicious sand. We got a brand new iron axe. Wow. Okay. Didn't expect that. And another piece of coal. So, yeah, I guess I've been bad this year, and I need a piece of coal. Oh, there's one more. Let's see if it's not coal. Oh, yes. A wooden hoe. Huh. Okay. That's, wow, it's brand new. It's a wooden hoe. Okay. I see what you're trying to do, Minecraft. Ooh, there is another one, though. You can get some. The cold ocean ruin will not give you any sniffer eggs. And sadly, we did not get sniffer eggs from the both warm ocean ruins. So, you know, that's sad that we didn't get that. But, you know, it's okay, because just imagine that we did, okay? Yeah, you can use your imagination. Let's just see what's here. Is it another wooden hoe? It probably is. It's okay. Let's just see what's in this chest. And it's another luck of the sea. Okay. So now for the next structure. So we should see... Aha! Right here. So we see the tip of the tower, right? And this will only have suspicious gravel. If we just... we need to clear our inventory yet again. Okay, I got my basic tools again, and we can now go down into this structure. I will show you in spectator mode what this structure looks like. But first, we're going to try to mine up. Oh my god, why did I do that? This is the structure where we will find all of the Arbor Tribs, those brown ones. Yep. Did I just do that again? I need to be way more careful. This is sus. This is not, okay? That's why I need to remember. So, where we... Oh my god, automatically. We just got a new Arbor Trib. It's the host. That's great. Okay, we're gonna try to see what this one is. This is white dye. Interesting. We certainly did not get that before. Why would Mojang even put? Why would the ancients actually? Not even Mojang. It's the ancients. Why would they do that? Put white dye randomly. Okay, so now we finally have the staircase going down. You really shouldn't do this with a fast shovel. You should just really do this with no efficiency, really. Because if not, you could be dumb like me and break all the shards. So, yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to continue going down. And let's see what everything... I think we're at the bottom of the tower now. Let's make sure none of this is suspicious. I don't think it is. I think there's something back there. Some tip is that as long as gravel continues, just keep going. Because even though it seems like the structure ends, it doesn't. There might be this whole other room that you forgot about. Because this structure is pretty broken, so let's see what's in here. We got clay. Okay. This is a little strange. This structure, the ancients were pretty strange beings, it seems like. Oops. It was at this point when I realized this video was taking too long, so it was time for a time lapse. Wait, a better way, /fill. We just do /fill. 10, 10, 10. If we just do that, then we just now have this whole area. We did break some more, but we did break so much that... Alright, so as you can see, I don't want to fall all the way down there. Can I place a torch? Okay, good. The structure is pretty big. Let's go into creative. I think this should be good. We have the entire structure now uncovered. Putting torches. And as you can see, we have the trail ruins, which there's the tower that we clearly saw. I don't know why this wood is... Oh, yeah, right. I placed that. And then we have the trail itself, right? This is the trail that's coming over. I guess it got too ruined and it stopped. And then we got the big buildings. So if I just gently drop down. If I just gently... As you can see, we'll just do the same thing, but with gravel. a lot of things are going to drop, sadly. But we already tried. Yeah, okay. But as you can see, and we'll do the same thing with dirt. We got a lot of interior space. We got terracotta. It seemed like the ancients were very smart and did a lot of cool stuff. Yeah. Ooh, looks like we got another sherd. Which one is this? From the Heartbreak. Yeah, that's how my heart feels right now after getting that shard. Because we got another Heartbreak. Okay. Okay, we got one more. We got a brown candle. Cool, cool. They form in the old places. So, old growth taiga, I think that's what this is called. The old growth pine taiga. But it also spawns in the old growth birch forest. And I think there's somewhere else too. So, that they spawn. But if we can just, I think I can place a structure. So let's see. Okay, we're at a deep ocean biome now, and what I'm gonna do is now place this structure down because it seems like they can only place in this way. So now it's poking out. However, this is the entire structure right here. Let me get some night vision right here so you can see. And yes, in 1.19.4, the potions should have changed their colors, and also without their enchantment glint. That's 1.19.4. That's why I didn't show it. So we got this structure. This is what it looks like. There's other versions of it though. So if I can place it down here, and now this one is just slightly different because there's this protrusion, right? I don't think that that protrusion's there too. We could also look at it over here because there's different versions. We got this trail ruins. Yeah, you see, look, this looks like a little villager house, but older, and I think that was the whole point. So, I think it just shows. We just gently look at this. It's just very gentle, of course. Looks like there's nothing really here. Oh, there is something here. There's a cartography table. That shows the ancients knew how to make maps. And there are a bunch of hidden Easter eggs, like those job site blocks. I think if we just look through the commands, gravel. Oh, that was a lot of breaking. We did get a lot of stuff though, so that's super cool. Yep. And there's a cave down there. That looks really cool. But that was the trail ruin structure. We do now have 2, I think, more features to look at. Alright. Yeah, I still have the night vision particles. That's okay. We do have 2 more features to show. One of them is a fixed bug, but this fixed bug is actually a game changer. And there's also, of course, cherry wood, which we're going to look at right now. So, let's go and look at this beautiful wood that is here. We got the sapling, we got the pressure plate, the wood variant, right? The cherry wood, stripped cherry wood, and we also got the stripped cherry log. It's basically identical to every other version of wood there is. There's a leaf, there's bow, there's wood, sapling, the door. The door is really beautiful. The sign, which you can still edit, a hanging sign, which is right here. Notice that the hanging sign is actually the color of the stripped variant and not the actual plank variant. So yeah, just remember that. Just a thing that you just maybe never noticed about the hanging signs because you never seen them before. We got the slabs, the stairs. There is no special variant like the bamboo mosaic was, but that's okay. We do have a nice house that I built for Cherry. You know, nice lounge chairs to sit and lounge. We got all Cherry. Got a little bookshelf with chiseled bookshelves and regular bookshelves. We got the dining room with a nice sapling. We got some more bookshelves. These people really like to read. Lots more bookshelves here. And at the top, we just have a singular bed. Of course, pink. And yeah, it's of course pink. And we have lanterns and stuff. And out here, you can just see beautiful grove. And that cherry tree over there looks really nice. Yeah, looks really nice. So that is the cherry. There's not really a lot to say about the cherry. It's, you know, it looks really cool. It's the lightest wood in the game, right? And it's the darkest wood in the game as well. Look at how dark that is. Look how bright that is. So it's the lightest and darkest wood in the game, which is cool. Even darker than dark oak. And I realized that we actually have 3 features to show, not 2. So now we have 2 more. So let's look at the bug that now must be fixed. Okay, this actually has to do with the nether portal. So if we just create a nice, beautiful nether portal. Yes, there was a really long time bug with this portal. And it was just, it's been around since, I think, nether portals were added to the game, which is, you know, insane. So we're just going to make a nether portal. Let's just do that. So now we're going to go into the nether portal. Look, notice what happens. Apparently it didn't work. Oh, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, you see right there. Look. There is no distortion. I'm in the portal, but there's no weird distortion. It's just you can see the particles going into the portal. That was a bug. That was not an intentional feature. So I'm in the portal. I just got out of the nether, and there is no weird distortion. So if I go in, there's distortion, right? Because that's how it's supposed to go. But then when I'm back, it's all nice and clear. This is such a convenience. This is insane. You can move around in the portal and you won't have any of this distortion that you used to have, which I think is just so great. I'm out. This is a really cool nether spawn anyway. It's a nice little cave here. Let's go back in. There's distortion. No more distortion. This is going to be so good for just, you know, hiding in portals without getting blinded. It's just really, that's just really cool. I love it. And there is one more thing that Java players have always wanted, that Bedrock had. And that has to do with wool. So, that has to do with dyeing wool. So let's go to this crafting table right here. You say, okay, I'm a Java player. I want some blue wool. Alright, got the blue wool. And then I'm like, oh no, I wanted to actually have red wool. So you say to yourself, okay, so I just make another white, turn it to red, right? That's the old way of doing things. But what if you didn't have any more white wool? You didn't have any more of that. It all. Let's just say you turn all of it, into blue wool, and then now you're like, you want to have red wool. Let's just throw that to the side. That's the old way of doing it, getting white wool. You can now re-dye wool. You could always do this in Bedrock Edition, but now in Java Edition you can do it. You can finally, at long last, re-dye wool any color you want. So let's say you make a green bed because, I don't know, you wanted some green beds. And then you say, I don't want green beds anymore. I want a blue bed. You can make that blue bed if you so choose. Another thing is, here we go, carpet. You say, I don't want this red carpet anymore. I want white. You can just re-dye it and get white carpet. So now you can finally re-dye wool. At long last, finally, 1.20 gives it to us that we can finally re-dye wool. And we can re-dye beds, carpets, and beds, carpets. I wonder if you can do that with banners. I'm not actually sure. And I don't have any dye left, so yeah. It doesn't do anything for dye, so those are actually all the features of the Trails and Tales update. If I missed anything, leave it down in the comments, but I think I got all the major ones. I did get advancements, right? There are a few new advancements that I could tell you about. Let's actually do that. That will be the last part of the entire video, finally. Okay, so there are 8 advancements, and I don't remember all of them, so they're just going to be shown on screen right now. So as you can see, there are 8 new advancements, and we did complete 2 of them. I think one of them was the one for getting a armor trim put onto your armor, and one of them was, what was that last one that we did? I don't remember. Oh wait, I think it was something with the sniffer. I think breeding a sniffer. I think that's what we did. So yeah, those are the advancements, and just one more thing before the video ends, and that is not to like and subscribe. I already said that at the beginning of the video, but the release date for 1.20. Ever since 1.14, the update has always been on a Tuesday, and because last year, pre-release 1, which is actually what version we are in now. We're not in a snapshot, we're in a pre-release. As you can see in the top of the screen, we're in Minecraft 1.20 pre-release 1. For 1.19, there was 5 pre-releases over 3 weeks. So, I'm thinking that in 3 weeks, either the end of May or the beginning of June, there will be the 1.20 update will come out. So either from most recent or closest to farthest, either May 23rd, May 30th, or June 6th. Those are my predictions. If one of those things happens, I called it. Yep. So it's probably going to be on one of those 3 days. If not, then that's going to be really, just, I don't know. I'll be sad because I wanted to know if I was right or not. So let's see. We'll just see if it's the 23rd of May, the 30th of May, or the 6th of June. And I will see you then, where we will continue to test out these 1.20 features in a major world. Yes. I'll be going back to the series for my world. Yep. So anyway, that's it for this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.